This is a topic I get asked about most in real life, and that is ghosting. 3 great dates, texting every day, and then nothing. No fight, no explanation, just gone. If you've dated at all in the last few years, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. Here's the thing that makes this so maddening: it's not just rude, it messes with your head because your brain wants a reason. Was it something I said? Did I come on too strong? Was the whole thing fake? And when there's no answer, your brain just keeps looking for one. So let's actually talk about what's going on because it's rarely about you the way you think it is. Ghosting isn't usually a decision, it's an avoidance. Most people who ghost aren't sitting there thinking, I'm going to hurt this person. They're thinking, I really don't want to have an uncomfortable conversation. And disappearing feels easier than being honest. That tells you something important. Ghosting is about their conflict avoidance, not your worth. People with the skills to be direct, even to say something as simple as, I don't think this is going anywhere, will do that. People who ghost usually do it in every relationship, not just yours. If you ask their ex or their friends, you'd probably hear the same story. Mixed signals work the same way. Someone who's warm one day and distant the next isn't usually playing games on purpose. More often, they're genuinely unsure, and instead of sitting with that uncertainty and communicating it, they just let their actions swing back and forth, which from the outside looks like confusion because it is confusion, just not yours. So, what do you actually do with this? First, stop auditing yourself. Going back through every text looking for your mistake almost never finds the real answer because the real answer usually isn't about you. Second, notice the pattern, not the person. One ghost could be a bad match. But if you keep attracting people who disappear instead of communicating, that's worth paying attention to, not because you're doing something wrong, but because you might be more tolerant of avoidant behavior than is good for you. That's fixable. And third, give yourself permission to want more than silence. You're allowed to want someone who can say, this isn't working out loud. That's not being needy. That's just wanting basic emotional honesty. Ghosting says a lot about the person doing it and very little about the person it happens to. If this is something you keep running into, I've got more on this: how to spot avoidant patterns before 3 dates in, coming up next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.